What's up? It's your boy Sage, and I'm back with another video. Uh, so I'm finally getting around to trying to re-record Astro's Playroom. The first time that I tried to record this, I was muted the whole time, which like when I look back and I was like, bro, where's the audio? And then I saw like I didn't have my settings on to where it recorded my audio from my headset, and I was like, dang. But yeah, anyway, I'm finally back to re-record this video. I really wanted to do this before I did like the walkthrough and everything, but yeah, I'm gonna keep it brief. I ain't gonna keep it too long. But anyway, for anyone who doesn't know, what I'm in right now is Astro's Playroom, right? But now they have like a full standalone game called Astro Bot, and it builds on what this originally was. This was kind of like the promo that came out with the PS5 and everything. So it's kind of hard to talk and play at the same time. But yeah, this was originally the oh, I can throw this. This was, how do I, with the square button. Yeah, but this was originally like the promo thing that came out with the PS5 to show like all of the crazy new features that the PlayStation 5 controller was capable of and everything, and so basically this was kind of like a demo game, but Astro Bot recently came out, and like, I was on the fence about buying it because like I normally don't drop $60 on games, like talking about like that, like full standalone games by themselves, unless like I'm really sure that I'm gonna like it or whatever. I mean, like, not even that. Like I'll spend money on cosmetics and stuff, which is the crazy part of it. But like, I don't really even buy that many standalone games, like talking about, because like when you look at it on paper, like like you look at it and it's like, whoa, like $70, like that's hella expensive and everything. But yeah, I saw all of the reviews and it was nothing but like praise and good things that people had to say about Astro Bot. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna bite the bullet and I'm gonna give it a shot. And I kid you not, when I played the first level, my mind was blown, right? And so that's why I kind of wanted to do the whole whoa, oh shoot, how far does this go? Yo, yeah, that's why I wanted to kind of do like the whole like initial thoughts review and everything, and this is lit. I've never like really fully played around up in here, but oh shoot. All right, yeah, let's go up in here. So yeah, so like my initial thoughts and everything when I play Astro Bot, and also like similarly when I first picked up Astro's Playroom, because all Astro Bot is like a full version, like a full actual game version of what Astro's Playroom is, right? It's the same concepts, it's the same kind of like mechanics and everything, same stuff in here, that's in Astro Bot. You kind of have like a collectathon kind of like thing going on, in the full game version of it, but essentially like that's really all this is. It's like a 3D platformer, right? A 3D platformer. Ooh, yo, a 3D platformer and a collectathon and everything. But it does it so well, right? first of all, how everything pops, the colors, the graphics, and everything. Like it's so fun. Like it makes you feel like, you know, like you bringing out your inner child again and everything. Like, you know, for one, that it doesn't always have to be super sweaty to be fun, right? Like sometimes, like the simple stuff, you know, you can really have a good time with. Ah, shoot. You know, so yeah, so that's one thing that it really has going for it. But two, another thing that really blew my mind. Another thing that really blew my mind is like the controller features and everything, and that's what I really wanted to talk about. The controller features on here are like so some people that call them gimmicky and stuff like that. I mean, some of them are kind of niche and everything, but like for real, how they implement that into this game, it's like it's like it almost like kind of like it makes you feel like you're taking a step into the game, like the haptic, like kind of like, you know, tactile touch feedback that you get while you're actually playing the game, and how like detailed it is and everything. Like, I don't know, like I always thought it was like lit how they did it and everything. It's something that I can't really describe. You know, you really and truthfully, like, if you're ever in Walmart, if you're ever in Best Buy, if you're like, if you're ever in Walmart or Best Buy, you know how they sometimes be having the games and stuff on the display cases and stuff like that. I used to, you know, when I was a kid, I used to always like gravitate towards those things. When my folks was in the store shopping, I go straight to the entertainment section and, like, you know, like hop on the game or whatever in the store. But yeah, how do I get off here? Yeah, if you could, please do yourself that favor if you don't already have a PS5. I know it's been out for a while, but you have to actually try this, you know, to actually experience it for yourself, to fully understand, because it's something that you can only really experience. You can't just, like, trying to describe it with words doesn't really do it like justice, you know. But they really fine-tune, you know, like the haptics and the tactile feedback. Hold on. Try not to die. Okay, maybe I have to do it head first, but I don't want to die. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, they really fine-tune like the haptics and everything. So it's so finely tuned that you can tell a definite difference between when you're walking on wood and when you're walking on grass. It's subtle, but like you can tell, like it feels different. It just, whenever you're like swimming, when you're walking on ice, when you're like those subtle little nuanced details, it's like it makes you feel like you're immersed in the game, right? You know, and that immersion and stuff, it takes your gaming experience and it almost, for me, it makes it kind of like next level. And that kind of like touches on another thing, another thought that I had. You know, when I first played this, when I first played Astro's Playroom, and then when I revisited it, when I went to play Astro Bot, it's like, why aren't more games, like, how long has the PS5 been out for? Like, what, like 4 or 5 years? 4 or 5 years now? Why haven't, like, more games, like, okay, like, some people could say it's gimmicky or whatever or whatnot. I disagree, but that's just my opinion. I'm just some dude on the internet, right? But, like, why haven't more games like at least tried to implement some of these features into their game? Like, it makes it feel so fresh, for real. Like, you know, like the immersion that you get from the haptics, and then like how creative they are with some of their like controller features and stuff like that, because it doesn't just stop with the haptics, right? They have the adaptive triggers in your trigger buttons, which progressively, like, they can get tighter. It can get harder to push down. I know at the time that these came out, I think they said something about NBA 2K implementing like the adaptive triggers and stuff into their games and stuff like that. You know, they have that. They have the gyro features and everything. I did not even know that this had freaking gyro features in here, right? And then also the touchpad. The touchpad is another thing. Like, why don't more games implement the touchpad? You literally have something that you can draw, touch. It responds to touch on. Like, why don't more games implement that into their gameplay? You know, like, why don't we have more games that make use of the gyro features and stuff like that? Now, I did recently see that Fortnite actually does have an option for gyro controllers. I thought about using it, but in like competitive games and stuff like that, I don't know, maybe with a whole lot of practice, but see, I don't have the time to really put into that, like talking about. But like, still, even games outside of like battle royales and first person shooters and stuff like that, you know, like, just why don't we have more games that like just make use of that? And see, right now I'm shaking my controller, right? It's literally like the PlayStation and the Wii had a baby. Like that's what it feels like, you know. But anyway, yeah, like the experience is amazing. Playing it, it's immersive, you know, it's fun. And I really enjoyed it. And then also the animal suits and stuff like that, how they implement that into their games and stuff like that. Like that also like comes into Astro Bot. Everything that's in Astro's Playroom, they expand on it in Astro Bot. I can't wait until I get to that level where they stop time. Like, that looks so fun. But yeah, I had been meaning to make this for quite some time, and I finally just got around to it. But yeah, man, like, it's not, you can 100% Astro Bot in probably like a day, right? It's not something that's super hard, and it doesn't necessarily need to be super hard. Like, the atmosphere, the gameplay, the graphics, the music, everything is fun, it's relaxed. If you had a stressful day and you just want to come home and chill and just relax, like, that's how games used to be, right? You know, that's what Astro Bot essentially is. It's kind of like Mario, right? You know, except Mario, I'd argue that Mario is slightly a little bit more challenging and stuff. But yeah, although I haven't done any of the boss fights for Astro Bot though, so I might be walking that statement back. I might, but I mean, essentially that's what it is. It's just a game that have like a good time playing, you know. And like, I really wish that more games would take advantage of like the features and stuff. You call it gimmicky or not, right? Like, it's just, the immersion that you feel when you implement that into the game is just next level, right? And I just wish more games would, just implement that. And those were like my biggest thoughts when playing this. But anyway, I had tons of fun playing the demo game when that first came out. I love revisiting Astro's Playroom, and I had tons of fun playing the first level. I kind of like dabbled around with some stuff. Some stuff I'm probably gonna have to learn as I go. You know, I don't think I'm gonna 100% complete it before doing the walkthrough on the channel. So I might be kind of like experiencing some stuff with you guys too for the first time in Astro Bot. So just be patient with me. We are gonna be exploring the world as we go, pretty much together, so do be expecting the walkthrough for Astro Bot to come onto the channel. I'm gonna do it in like little segments because I mean honestly don't nobody have time to like really sit here like talking about and watch gameplays for hours on end. So I'm aware of that. So I'm gonna separate it into like episodes and segments and stuff like that. But yeah. That's my thoughts on Astro Bot and Astro's Playroom, and I just kind of wanted to share my excitement with you guys and just like how it's a simple but awesome game. And if you haven't got it, I recommend it. If you haven't ever touched the PS5 and you don't know what I'm talking about, even though it's been out for a while, I definitely recommend you do. It's fun. I really enjoyed it. So, with that being said, I wanted to keep this short. So, look forward to Astro Bot, the walkthrough coming to the channel. That will be in the works soon. So, with that being said, this is Sage, and I'll see you later.